Hey there, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the Courtship Book Tag. I was tagged by BooksandCaffine, so I will go ahead and link her video down below if you want to check it out. So the Courtship Book Tag kind of follows the phases of a relationship, which was kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and get started with the questions. Phase 1 is initial attraction. What is a book that you bought just because of the cover? I'm going to be going with The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. I mean, come on, look at that cover. It is so freaking gorgeous. The black and the gold and the silver and the inside. Now, I haven't actually read this book yet, and I've heard mixed reviews, but I still want to read it. It still sounds interesting, and I'm going to get to it, but I couldn't pass that up. It is so pretty. Phase 2 is a book that you bought just because of its summary. And this is actually the most recent book I bought. This is This Mortal Coil by Emily Savada. Yes, Emily Savada. It sounds so cool. I think this is an adult science fiction, and it takes place in a futuristic world where there's technology implemented into people's DNA so that you can turn into a different person whenever you want. And it follows this girl who is a hacker and can hack this technology. So it just sounds like the coolest premise, and I just totally picked it up as soon as I read that summary. Phase 3 is going to be Sweet Talk. Name a book that has just absolutely beautiful writing. I'm going to go with Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Y'all know that I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed Legendary, and I'm looking forward to reading the third book in the series. Stephanie Garber just has a beautiful writing style. She uses so much imagery. She uses a lot of color and emotion, and it's just a pleasure to read. Phase number 4 is First Date. Name a book that you read that you enjoy so much that you purchased the rest in the series. For me, that is going to be The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I read this book and then I immediately went out and bought the next 3 in the series, and all I have left is the last one, The Raven King, before I'm done with the whole series. And I will say that I got these from Books A Million for like $5. They're really cheap on Books A Million, so if you're into the series and want to buy it, like, they were really cheap. Phase 5, Late Night Phone Call. Name a book that kept you up reading throughout the night. I am going to go with Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer because I started this, I think it was like on a late Friday night, and then ended up waking up at like 6 a.m. on Saturday, and instead of going back to sleep, I went and read this book and finished this book because it was so darn good and I just couldn't put it down. So I'm going to choose Letters to the Lost for that one. Phase 6, Always on Your Mind. What is a book that you can't stop thinking about? This one was really, really hard for me. So I'm going to choose kind of something different. I'm going to go with Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. And the only reason I'm choosing this book is because the 2 villains in this book have stuck with me throughout all the different books that I've read as like 2 of the creepiest, most disturbing villains that I've ever read. And the fact that like they're still with me says something about how just grotesque they were. So every time I Neverwhere for that one, only because of the 2 villains and the impressions that they had on me. Phase 7, Getting Physical. Name a book that you like the way it feels. I have no idea. I like the way all books feel and smell, so let's just go with that. Number 8, Meeting Parents. Name a book that you would recommend to everybody. So this was kind of hard because people have different reading tastes. So I'm just going to go with A Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. Life-changing book. If you haven't read it, go read it. You won't regret it. Number 9 is Thinking About the Future. Name a book or series that you'll know you'll reread in the future. For that, I'm going to choose the Liza Locke-Lamora or the Gentleman Bastard series by Scott Lynch. This is one of my favorite fantasy series of all time, and I was actually just thinking about rereading it come 2019, which is going to be my year of rereads. So it's definitely on my list for that because I just want to delve back into this world and these characters and my love for them, and I'm just really excited to reread this series. Phase 10 is Who Do You Tag? So I'm going to tag all of you guys who watched this video. Go ahead and do the courtship tag, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye.